was after the historic referendum held at Kizhoor on October 18, 1954, that the French decided to hand over the reins of 4 territories, Puducherry, Karaikal, Yanam, and Mahe, to India. Kizhoor, a remote village in Mangalam constituency that hosted a peaceful referendum that ultimately led to the liberation of Puducherry from French control and its merger with India, is yet to get its due significance in the affairs of the Union territory. Though the French decided to liberate Puducherry from its control following India's independence in 1947, it was after the historic referendum held at Kizhoor on October 18, 1954, that the French decided to hand over the reins of 4 territories, Puducherry, Karaikal, Yanam, and Mahe, to India. Subsequent to the vote, on November 1, the territories of French India were transferred to India de facto. The majority decision of the House of Representatives and municipal councils who attended the referendum led to the final transfer of power of the 4 territories to the Indian government on August 16, 1962, after the French government ratified the Treaty of Cession by its parliament. Considering the significance of August 16, post-independence, the Puducherry government decided to celebrate the day every year as the Jua Transfer Day. A small shed now stands as testimony at the place in Kizhoor where the representatives voted for the merger with the Indian state. Inside the shed, there is a closed room that houses some important photographs of prominent dignitaries, including the country's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, taking part in the events preceding the liberation of Puducherry. Next to the shed, there is also a pole erected to unfurl the flag on August 16 and a plaque carrying the names of people who participated in the referendum. The place comes alive only twice a year, on November 1 and August 16. Otherwise, the place is forgotten, and even the museum is out of bounds for the public most days as it is open only 2 days a year. Successive governments have promised to make Kizhoor a landmark in UT, but other than building up an asbestos shed, nothing has happened at the place. Even so, nothing is done to promote the place so that the younger generation of UT understands its significance. S. Ravichandran, a resident of Kizhoor, said. Economist turned politician M. Ramadas said the attention paid by the government to Kizhoor was not commensurate with its hoary historic significance. Even the flag is not hoisted by the Chief Minister on this momentous occasion. Since the Chief Minister is not visiting the place, the memorial is not properly maintained, and the entire vicinity has a deserted look. People hardly recognize it as a place of monumental relevance, he said. The government should sincerely realize that Kizhoor is as important as Puducherry and hence develop it into a place of prominence. A monument similar to Kamraj Manimandapam should be constructed, considering Kizhoor's importance in the history of UT. Agreeing with the views of Mr. Ramadas, Director, in charge, UGC Human Resource Development Center, Pondicherry University Panch, Ramalingam said the territorial administration and union government should jointly work together to declare the place a UNESCO heritage site. The Kizhoor monument has to be made visible to people around the world by renovating the structure. A sound and light program could be made available on weekends to attract tourists, he said. It can be an ideal place for village tourism. The tourism department can develop the place suitably and could arrange buses from the town to take tourists, Mr. Ramalingam said. Further pitching for the development of the place, Mr. Ramadas said Sivarantagam Panchayat should be developed into a model village by percolating the benefits of all central and state government schemes. The Kundrakudi experiment, a village plan for self-reliant development, may be evolved and implemented in the village. This will attract the attention of people towards Kizhoor. Freedom is achieved with the aspiration to develop the people. If so, Kizhoor village, which was the nucleus of Puducherry's independence, should exhibit developmental features, he said.